Hi there, in last lecture we have talked about index types you can define specifically on the arrays. In this lecture I will show you a similar example, but now with the objects. Okay, so just to recap here, previous lecture we have defined here our custom array. In the square brackets we have defined the type of the single element. So when you will define the square brackets, you will define here the type of the index will be number. You are working specifically with the arrays, because as I told you, when you have an array of the numbers, right, so or array of anything, okay, of the apples and oranges, all right, if I want to access oranges on this array, I need to access it under a specific index. In this case, I need to access it under index of 1. This will get me oranges. So my index is type number, but the result of this is a type string. Apples is string. Okay, that's this line here. Okay. I think now it's clear. If it's not, just ask questions. And now I will work with the objects. So I'll write here type custom object. All right, square brackets, index of type string, result of type string. All right, guys, so what I'm saying here, so when I will create here, I will remove this, const person. I'll provide here type of the custom object, and I will create here object. I'm not getting here any issue, okay, when it's empty, but when I will define here, let's say age 23, I should get here immediately error. So when I will hover over, type number is not assignable to type string. So again, what I am saying here, the index of a type string, because the objects are key value pairs, so age or any property you will define here, doesn't matter, any property you will define here, so name, let's say city, they are of the type strings. Age, name, city are the strings, because the object is a key value pair, so key is defined as a string, this age is the string. It doesn't look like, but you can also write the objects like this, okay? This is the same way. Okay, so key is always type of the string, and the value here is referring to this. Okay, so that's the value of the object. That's why it's complaining that I'm using here numbers. So I would have to write here as a string number 23. So that's the way how you can define your custom object. That's a restriction of this object currently. It's working only with the string values. And of course, this index here, it doesn't have to be called index. That's your custom name you can provide. If it's make more sense, you can call it this key. All right, and here the same. It just doesn't make much sense. You can call it, I don't know, car, but doesn't make sense. All right, that's why I write here another index, and the key is very good name for a custom object key type. Okay. Again, if I would define here now in the case of a custom object this as a number, I would get here error, because in the objects the key is always string, and I'm specifying here number, so that will not simply work. I need to provide here back to the strings. I need to revert this because I removed something. So this is, of course, string. Again, if you would like to transfer it to the generics, or if you would like to provide here more conditions, you can write here the keys will be string, it can be number, and or actually type of the value of the object will be string number, or let's say person. And this way I can write here age will be 23, and the person, well, I can write normally as we are used to with the objects. We don't need to write in the quotations. Okay, and we write here person. What is the person? Person is defining here just a name. So I'll write here name Philip, and everything is happy here. All right, if you would like to make it a generic from it, you can write here type T. All right, now of course we are getting here error because we need to specify here the resulting type of this. So I write here, let's say this will be T, and yeah, I can write here by default value will be any, will not provide anything, and now it will work as well. Okay, but if I would like to specify what I would like to get here as these types, I can write here custom object of type strings. Now I'll get here errors because this is a number, of course, and this is a person. So if I would like to make it more generic, my custom type T can be string or number or a person, and this will get me rid of these errors. Of course, I can do it also here. So by the default, this can get here. Now it's getting a little bit confusing, right? So I'll remove this now. By the default, I have the type T as a string number and a person, and this will be assigned also here as the key. So yeah, that's how you can create the restrictions, how you can move around the types definitions, and yeah, that's how you're specifying the type of the value in the object, in the key value pairs, where the key is always string and the value can be your custom type or the whatever type you will assign here. Okay, that should be it. That's what I wanted to show you here. So the distinction between the array indexes and the object keys. In next lecture, we'll continue. We'll be talking about the functionality called infer. So see you there. Cheers.